Welcome to Friday Flip on the Becoming You Again podcast. Every Friday, I take your divorce problems, conundrums, and questions and do a quick flip around to empower you to show up as the best you after divorce. This week, I'm helping Sheila with her question. She asks, why is it that a man can walk away prioritizing whatever he wants, living a dude's single life, while the mom, by default, picks up all the crap, puts it on her shoulders, and carries on? And then she's expected to uphold the image of their father and be accommodating and reasonable in the co-parenting relationship. Why is that? Sheila, this is a great question. I think the first thing that we need to understand is we live in a patriarchal society that has permeated every aspect of manhood and womanhood. Now, this means that women are socialized to believe that we are the caretakers. And that can even go so deep in meaning that we think it's our job to pick up the slack in every way, even when the men drop the ball, even when they check out, even when they're like, I'm done. You take care of all this crap. And on top of that, we've been socialized as women to people please. Because if we don't please and placate everyone around us, they might see us as unreasonable, or they might see us as unaccommodating or irrational in some way. And our socialization has us believing that if people think those things about us, then there must be something wrong with us. Then we're bad, we're wrong in some way. It's not true, first of all. So one step to breaking out of this narrative, this patriarchal narrative that permeates everything around us, is we have to understand that you, as a woman, as a mother, you do not have to do any of it. I'm not kidding. You literally do not have to do any of it. You do not have to pick up the crap, as you say. You do not have to carry it on your shoulders. And of course, you are not at all expected to uphold the image of their father or be accommodating or be reasonable in any way. You don't have to do any of those things. Right now, you are giving all of your power away because you think those are requirements to being a human woman in the world today. They are not requirements. You're choosing to do those things, but not taking responsibility for your choices, which is leaving you feeling powerless in your own life. And feeling powerless, my friend, does not feel good. And I'm not even saying that you have to continue to choose to do those things, because you don't. You could literally walk away from all of it in this moment right now if you wanted to. 100% you have that choice. So the way to free yourself from this cycle of patriarchy and feeling out of control in your own life is to take back your own thinking and your own feeling and your own experience of your life. When you decide on purpose what you're willing to do and what you're willing not to do, and then manage your mind around that, you are going to feel so empowered in your choices and feel liberated to live the life that you want to live, just as your ex is doing, because that's what's really going on here. You feel like he has freedom to do whatever he wants and that you don't have that same freedom, but you do, and you always have. You've just been socialized to think different about what that looks like for you. So here we go. Moving forward, what are you willing to do and what are you willing not to do? Make conscious choices. Even if you choose to continue doing what you've always been doing and taking care of the kids and handling all the things and paying all of the bills on your own, having the job and doing it all. Even if you continue to choose to do all of those things, I want you to intentionally recognize that you are choosing to show up in this way. That is where all your power is. And when you choose it intentionally and decide, yes, I'm doing this, no, I'm not doing that, you will feel so much freedom in your choices that your whole life experience is going to change from now on. That was a great question, Sheila. Thank you so much. I will be back next week. That's your Friday Flip. Stay tuned for the weekly podcast episode that comes out every Monday. And remember, if you want more one-on-one help from me as your divorce coach to help you create an even better life than when you were married, then you need to schedule your free consult with me by going to www.karennelsoncoaching.com. Remember, that's Karen with an I.